Charging on the tank. And now I just randomly flick somewhere, and I think I even don't flick it on the Junkrat, I flick it on the tank, right? No, actually it might be a Junkrat attempt, but the shots really need to be onto a Junkrat and more controlled. Charging on the tank. And shooting at the tank. Hello YouTube, welcome to today's video. Sojourn Watch Review number 22. Well, but first, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for stopping by, and let's get into it. We have actually marked one gameplay to rewatch because we have played with King Tracy again and we won a few rounds, so it's not too much to review here. This should be one of the previous games where we actually lost. So let's go. Let's see what we have done here. Why have we lost this? It was quite interesting because it was actually a one-sided steamroll. They really didn't know how to get out of it. And so we want to find out how to get out of it. I hope it isn't again just a skill diff with my aim, because honestly I feel like my aim is now getting better, getting more used to my Carpio G20. Review will be up soon. Getting more used to my ASHK Pro 4K. Got used to it as well. Review is up on YouTube and on Twitch, let's highlight. And so we're getting used to these devices. Our aim is getting better. The previous practice rounds kind of paid off.
Ready for battle.
Let's go. We start here as Widow, because on attack you have the spawn advantage, so you can just risk to snap something, but I missed everything, so we just try to damage something. But they basically laugh into our face. The CM far too shaky, do not really... I don't know, there's a training on Widow right now, but the more often I will do it, the more training I get, so I'm not too concerned about it. So, I mess up my E. The E intention was good because Orisa towards forward, she needs to fall back. Also because is she anti-nated? Or what is this violet beam? This looks like an anti-nade. Okay, now we'll go somewhere else. But this orb could have been good, but instead it's bad. Unlucky. And of course, kinda get sleeped because we had an advanced position. So if you look up from the top, we have no team. Team is dead. Someone spawn, angedeiht. So it's up front, we try to get angles and shoot stuff. Try to get more aggressive. But again, someone dies. I really not sure, how does my Ender manage to die there? How does my Hanzo Orisa manage to also let them tap in? Really surprisingly. Again, Orisa just moves forward, kills everything. But now we got a kill. But because Ender is dead, we cannot keep the front line and they all die. Okay, so my goal is to basically just get ult charged and try to break through with ult. So if you have chokes, you have a few things how to break through. And the first thing is just ult generation, right? Just get your ults up. Have one dry fight where the enemies invest ults and you don't, and then you break through with ult. Second is when you have spawn advantage, you can always go Widow and try to headshot something. Just get the first pick and try again. Try to be aggressive. Because you have spawn advantage, you respawn faster. You can go more aggressive than you usually can. Just if you get the first pick, then respawn, you're back before the enemies there. The third thing is baiting the enemy in, like Orisa tends to walk forward more, and you can abuse it to to intentionally bait her coming in and then collapse on her. You can also try to just go unusual ways, like Orisa always try to go main, but why doesn't Orisa just go to this window where I am? Just drop from there. It's not strictly better, but it's just different. And difference might mean the enemies might make a mistake. So there are a few things you can try to do. And of course, also just, keep an eye open on peak value with your team. Like anti-nade hits, then you hit your spear, then you hit everything behind the anti-nade, for example, instead of just throwing your stuff out randomly, try to synchronize with one teammate. Doesn't really matter which one, but anti-nade is one strong ability, so you can always try to synchronize with anti-nade. You can synchronize with a Hanzo headshot. So we're not allowed to be very aggressive here. Again, we are 1 versus 3, so we are as defensive as we can, and still someone dies to die first. I really do not know what to do here, because honestly the enemy tank means I cannot do more pressure, but my team still dies while I'm doing maximum pressure. I really do not see what I could do here instead. So the only thing I can do here is really charge my railgun and hit headshots. There's nothing else. I think my mistake here is that I'm not going for headshots. But the thing is, I'm not a one-shot machine anymore like I was before.
Enemy turret ahead.
Okay. So we pay a lot of HP just to charge our railgun. And then we spam it into Mercy, okay? We just spammed it, we didn't really charge it. We charged our railgun. It was charged. We hit something. But it's instantly full HP again. How does this work? How does this work? Ah, that was a low HP Junkrat. I didn't notice. I could have killed the Junkrat here. Slide out, railgun the Junkrat. Totally misses opportunity. I was too scared of the horse. Well, I understand the railgun of the horse here. Even though it's just to push them back, it's not... The thing is that this railgun can't give me any advantage, right? If I would not have headshot the horse, I could have headshot something else. But the thing is, what do I reach within 5 seconds? Right? Because I need to run up the stairs. I need to run out here. And I would have seen the Anna. But could I have relied on this? Ah, it's hard to say. Actually, yes, I think I knew that she was there. Charge railgun. And now... Ah, the hit marker was from primary fire spammers for railgun. A railgun missed. So this would have been... so you see the HP of top? He would not have died because he has armor. So even a tick of damage not enough to kill him there. Pressure alone would not be enough because we have no team to break through there. Okay, so we need to wait for heal. There's no point in peeking again. Here again our team just dies randomly. So we charge again. We have charge. And we spam it onto Orisa. Yeah, I need to stop spamming the Orisa. I need to find better targets. I need to kill something. Like I can. By the way, this is of course a situation where it's difficult to find a target, right? But I can slide sideways, jump, headshot, and fall back into here. The Orisa technically can't shoot at us, and there is some risk involved, but the Orisa has projectile, she needs to land the spear, they cannot easily push onto us, we are close to a mega, so there are many advantages for us. So slide out, jump, shoot. Alternatively, you can of course just slide onto a bus, shoot and drop down left side, or even behind. So even if you cannot go high ground fast, you can still do stuff. Yeah, I think I should really kind of have tried to pressure the Ender more with my railguns. I think my main mistake is shooting the railguns into the main tank again and again. It's because it's the easiest target, but it should be clear that this is not enough to carry this game, pressuring the main tank. Oh, this is illegal. We have a dead Mercy. Ah, that's unlucky. But we have a low HP anti-nated enemy main tank, and that's when I decide to run up. Well, but I didn't see any targets here whatsoever. I see my Mercy just dying. So, yeah, I think because of the Mercy dying, I don't expect my team to be able to do anything.
I expect better from you.
My team is dead, so I can't do anything. Try to sneak here for the Mercy, but I fail. Man, this rest goes through is really triggering, man. Like, man. I really try the best I can to deny the rest, but it really doesn't seem there's much I can do. I mean, obviously I do not want to use my ult to res here. Because I really cannot... Like, he reses straight in my orb. After I'm ready for it, waiting for it, and adding primary fire across this distance. Like, this is not too far. And I still cannot Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, of course, maybe one ability like Orb shouldn't be good enough. But Orb and Primary Fire in a prepared situation where the only target including it is a Mercy. Like, was my aim really so bad that it's justified that I cannot cancel the rest?
I expect better from you. Clear out.
Aim was on Mercy all the time, basically. Like, I mean, now of course not anymore, but because there's a wall, but... I mean, really. Nah, well. Okay, next step is I need to get value of my ult, and it looks like I need to ult now from what I see here. I see 4 teammates, yes, and the enemy tank just runs in. Like, how is the enemy tank allowed to do that? I don't understand it. Of course they will die to tire. And 3 died, so I cannot ult. So basically right as I wanted to use my ult, they use tire. They just pressure me out. It's clear. They fail this one. That was just too high pressure anyway. In the end, the ender killed me that came from the back. Shortly see this again. Can't see anything because of Mercy. Speared. Actually, my aim on Ender was actually not too bad, but I couldn't see the Ender. I saw the horse and the aim on horse. So they really... That's really funny. That's the shot. Basically, it went into the Ender behind the wall. I mean, this would have been nearly perfect on the Ender. That's really... Sometimes, you know, this game sometimes really look like a wall hack. Because my aim was just trash, and I basically didn't aim at anything. Ah, this time skip didn't save, okay. What did I aim here? Thing is, I think I aimed at the tank. Like, I shot there because there was this plant in front. The tree was in front. I really need to get more value from my rated guns here. Ult is on, but there's literally nothing I can see. I cannot go through this cloak without my horse. Get a kill on the enemy tank. Again, this res. What's going to do against? Everything happens to the horse. There's nothing to be gained. To get a health pack. Of course they don't, they just stay on the front without getting a health pack for no reason. Now they come back with all abilities. And I don't feel like there's anything I could have done here. Yeah, I feel like this is a really unlucky game. So the main problem is that I'm shooting the tank all the time with my ray gun.
We're in this together. All of us. That's the stuff. Breaking them down.
Charging on the tank and just spamming it away. Here I'm not really going in with my tank. Just too late, but honestly I would have thought that we would reset a little bit better. There's literally no one there, right? It's only us three. And he has his damage absorbing abilities ready. He could have just pressed his E and taken no damage whatsoever. No damage at all. And then he would have his shift again, and he would have had his spear again. Easy win. Use your abilities, guys. Just press the buttons. Just rotate your damage mitigation utilities through and you got it. Charge on the tank. Shoot something else. Yeah, so this is really the topic for today. Charge your railgun on the tank, shoot something else. So the big thing is that every character has their kill abilities. Right, the kill combo, right? Like you have rocket plus headshots on a widow as soldier headshot. I don't want to write with this thing today. I should have on my mousepad. I know. Don't add me. You have on echo sticky plus beam. You have dynamite plus headshot. Or headshot body shot. Headshot body shot. You have basically ein blink in plus one clip plus melee recall. You know, there's a trash animation where you don't even see the melee, but there's one melee before you press a recall. Melee plus recall. So what are all these things? These are all things that basically give you something like a one-shot ability, but it's not really one-shot. This is more like an all-in combination. So usually what you do with Edge, you kind of like you peek shoot or something, but that means if you hit an enemy, the enemy can go behind cover. So if you really want to go for the kill, you really overextend, and you just rely on you getting the kill, and it's basically all in, right? Same as with Echo. Like if you far away, a sticky beam doesn't work. You go in and you really sticky beam something, and you either kill something or you die with it. And this type of thing I really should have done here. Like set up an all-in attack at one target. And really do it systematically. Right? You really think, okay, I need to do an all-in attack now. So what do? You charge your railgun on a tank. You slide in, you AWP your railgun. Maybe you don't need to slide in. If you have the luxury to not slide in, you don't need to slide in, but the high priority is to actually get the kills, a high priority than to actually get out alive. Instead, I just went for the infinite tank pressure, which really works garbage against Orisa. I went for Orisa mostly because my team didn't give me any space, but I needed to overextend here. There was no value playing with my team, and needed to overextend hard. I need to go behind the enemy team. So here I really needed to kind of play completely bonkers. And like the Anna was an easy target. I could have gotten the Anna three times over. Or basically the Junkrat if I would have prepared my combination. Or even the top. The top is a little bit more tricky. But I could have gotten my kill here. I was playing a little bit more reckless. This is what I should have done here basically. Invest all my resources into getting one kill instead of having a safety card, a save out. So it's not only risky from positioning but also from your ability usage. So you don't have a slide out or defensive ability left over. You basically try to throw everything in. So this should have been my win condition. And yeah, and basically every character you play, every single DPS, and also most supports have this type of combination where you can just throw everything you have into the enemy's face. And then you should be able to get one kill and maybe just trade, at least trade. But actually you should be able to win because you are dictating the timing basically. right? So you can dictate the timing, so you can use the timing where you are secure to get a kill. Basically, the only one that doesn't have such a thing is basically Sombra, because her kill combo is just her regular attack, and there is nothing much more. The same goes roughly for Bastion, right? But even for Bastion, he has a bomb which he can stick, and then he has his turret form closer to enemy, so he can run away easily. So this would resemble the same thing. Yeah, I think this will be my training. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to share, like, subscribe, comment. Also, join me live on Twitch. I'm streaming from time to time. So if you want to see this training in action, just stop by. And thank you for watching. Bye bye. Until next time.